and welcome to this week's video. Although in all fairness, there hasn't been a video every week because for the last few weeks, actually probably for the last I would say 2 months plus, I would honestly say I've been going through one of the biggest growth periods in my life for the last, 10 years or so, maybe even more. And so when we go through a growth period, it's normal and natural for anything that we need to resolve, anything that we need to come up, any old stuff to come to the surface. And sometimes, of course, that can feel like, oh wow, I'm going backwards, what's wrong with me, what's happening, my life's falling apart, and all of the above. But it's not falling apart, it's just that shedding of the old and actually moving into the new. Yeah, I guess when we don't know how snakes think when they lose their skin, but I don't know, how when there's basically anything, there's massive change, it's just letting go of this oldness, and that's really what's been going on. So that's really good because I've been through it and I'm out the other side, and I've had such an amazing level of clarity, especially in the last week, as regards moving forward, what I want to do, who I want to help, what I'm about, who I'm here to serve. So as some of you know, depending on what level of how much you know me, some people watching this don't know me other from the videos, and others probably know me very, very well. Anyway, as you probably are aware that, spirituality, and that sometimes I hate the word spirituality because it has this almost feeling to it. It's like this, almost like, I always think of like purple velvet and kind of like, I've got to kind of go off and do this thing. To me, spirituality is not that at all. To me, spirituality is really a connection to a higher source, to a higher energy, to a version of higher self, to something that's much bigger than that I belong to. So I've had this part of me awaken when I was a kid, then it went to sleep for a while, then it's been there. And to be honest, for the last, I would say since probably 2015, I have been, silently aware that I need to bring it more and more into my work, and I have resisted it. And I've resisted it in truth because of some past life stuff that I uncovered many, many years ago, some things that happened before that really, I literally got into big trouble, big stump for coming across and actually sharing what I knew. So, I've been holding back basically. But, when we are ready to evolve, when we're ready to grow, whatever it is that we're meant to do, whatever is on our soul plan for this lifetime, well, if we're not doing it, life becomes very uncomfortable. And that's literally what's been happening with me. Life got uncomfortable, and I've got to be like, all right, okay, what's going on? And the big thing that came out of it was that, I'm not truly living what I call my Dharma. I'm not 100% being, kind of, I suppose, nakedly honest about, the kind of work that I'm meant to be here to do. So from all of this, what does this mean? Well, it really means moving forward that I really want to work with people that know that they are more than their body. Like, so if you're watching this and that doesn't make any sense to you, any connection, you're like, nah, you know what, and you've lost me. Then if you don't want to get my videos anymore, that's absolutely fine. 100% sending you massive love, massive blessings, whatever you want to call it, massive positive energy. That's absolutely cool. If, on the other hand, you are somebody who knows that you are more than your body, see, that's just the first step. And this is what I'm going to be talking about a lot in the coming weeks and months and maybe for the rest of my life. But learning that we're more than our body is literally just the first step on evolution. There's so much more than that. So what I want to really do is help people who are on this path, who are waking up, who are in that awakening period, which sometimes can be painful and has got many phases. It's not just a one awakening and you're awake and that's it. There's different levels as I've learned myself over the last few months. So I want to really help people who are on that path. Then whatever struggles that they're having, and a struggle could be anxiety, the struggle could be, not knowing what they want to do with their life. The struggle could be being stuck in some kind of cycle, whatever it happens to be. Literally, that is who I'm here to serve for, well, I won't say the rest of my life because I don't know, but for the foreseeable future. So if that's you, if that's somebody who you're like, either awake and been awake for a long time, or maybe you're in the process of knowing there's something more and you're at that beginning of waking up period, then I would love to work with you, because I have been on this path for a very, very, very long time. And the work that I do, when I use hypnosis, when I use timeline therapy, when I use some other processes, really at the end of the day, what's going on is that we have in our energy brought in things from this lifetime and even from past lifetimes and even from past history, family history. And that is what, when we come in as a soul in a body, because we want, at least in part, we want to resolve some stuff. We want to actually grow. We want to master some things. And we can't master these by just talking to them at the level of the conscious mind. That's definitely my experience over years. We need to go in and do this deep work at the level of the subconscious, because that's really where it resides. So if that's you and you want to know more, then please click on the link below, because the online program that I've been running, I'm changing that as well. And that's going to be more soul focused. And also as part of that, rather than just as an online program, I am setting up a bi-monthly group hypnosis session, which is for people who want to evolve consciously, right? That's really what it's about. And so it's a community of people who want to actually grow. That, not that I'm becoming a guru and I'm going to, you're going to follow me and grow. That is not even remotely what I'm about. What I'm about is I am literally bringing in the tools that I can share with you so as you can have this process of self-evolution. Because at the end of the day, nobody can evolve you except you. Anyone says, oh, come follow me. No, not my experience anyway. No, don't. Get the tools so you can actually grow your soul path, grow on the journey that you're actually meant to go. So that's it. Sorry for the long video, but it's like multiple weeks put in one. I am seriously, I'm so glad that I'm kind of like, on the other side of my tsunami, as I would call it, like truly. I know who I'm here to serve. I know what my message is. I know that I'm open to receiving what I receive that comes in from spirit world, or whatever you want to call it, from the ether. And that really is, the tools that I believe. And if you're attracted to this and you know it's what's for you, then yeah, love to be of assistance on the journey. If on the other hand, you're like, this does not resonate with you, then please, no stress whatsoever. I'm just grateful that you've allowed me to be even like a little part of your life. So see you on the next video, because they're going to be more regular. See you then.